Hello folks, this is Sula speaking, and welcome to another commentary video on League of Legends, this one featuring Karthus. In the first part of this video, I was laning against a Garen and a Lux player, and Garen was making his presence felt by hiding in the bushes over and over and over again. Here I had another request to use my ultimate, and I don't quite kill Vlad, but I take him down to almost nothing left, and Mookie gets the kill with me getting an assist. So it was like, Mookie, you stole me, but in all reality, I don't think he would have died otherwise, and let's be fair, it's it makes more sense for us to get that kill. No need to risk it. I'm a little bit low because I was harassed by Garen and Lux back there, and there I checked the bushes to see if Garen's there, but he's actually not there, and my guess is he probably went back to heal because I had taken him pretty low. The reason why I don't want to go back to base just yet is I want to wait for my teleport to come back up, and there Lux gets in a snare on me, and there she hits me with her laser and does some pretty good damage. So now I'm almost gone, but again, I don't quite want to go back to base yet because my teleport will be back up in another just over 20 seconds. So if I can just kill like one more wave of minions and then head back to the base, I'll be in good shape, and then I can teleport right back and it'll be no big deal. So that's why I chose to do that particular thing. So now you can see with 10 seconds left on my teleport, I'm going to head back to the base, and I'm going to click back to get ready on what I'm going to buy. And then the instant I do that, Garen rushes out of the bushes, and I have no clue. I'm not expecting that. So Garen actually manages to come through and get a kill on me. Wow, how and why Garen just happened to appear there at that moment was pretty unlucky. But I guess well done by the other team. You know, what more can I say? That was well done. So a little bit unlucky there. Sunrise is going to come up and cover this lane until I can come back to life, and so prevent them from getting in too much damage on the tower. But it was a little bit unlucky in that the instant I pulled my screen away in order to go look at the shop, that was the moment that he happened to come out of the bushes and get in the kill on me. So not just a little bit slow to react. Unfortunate. But whatever. Well played by them. Have to give them credit for that. So they did manage to get in a few hits on the tower there. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how I've done here. Mookie has clearly won the middle lane. He got the tower down. He got several kills on Vlad. I think he's actually gotten 3 kills on Vlad now. Not 100% sure of that. But he's gotten 3 kills. He's either gotten 2 or 3 at this point. Anyway, he's going to come up to the top lane here, along with Sunrise, who's been jungling for us. And then he's going to come out and start getting Lux. I'm going to throw down my wall to slow her, and yeah, she's not going to get out of this. Mookie gets the kill using the Cogmall spammable ultimate. Name of it, I'm not sure, but it's the thing that gives him so much range, allows him to hit people from a really good distance. Maybe I'll have to talk more about Cog in another video. He's a really cool champ right now. Hard to play, but a really good champ. So now I'm going to throw down my wall and slow Garen, and Mookie continues to harass. I'm going up back here to get Garen. You can see the tower's firing at me, but I can actually drop the tower's aggression just by walking past its range behind the tower, not even in front of it. So nice little tip there. We're all going to continue hitting the tower, and you can see how much damage we've done to it, but we're going to have to pull out because our minions are just about gone here. But you can see we've almost killed that tower, and Garen is still sticking around. Why? I have no idea. So Mookie's going to get that kill as well, pretty easily, all things considered. Now Vlad's going to come up to try and help out his teammates, and he fires off his ultimate, but none of us are all that close to dying, so we've had a good push. That tower's about to go down. I'm just going to go back to base. I'm going to heal up. And again, remember, I have teleport. I didn't use it before. I wanted to finish off my Rod of Ages. Wanted to get that up and running as soon as possible. And now I can teleport immediately back into the fight. Although I see I'm not really needed in top lane. It looks like I can do more good mid because our tower's starting to get pushed there. So I'm going to push back this wave of minions. And look at all that gold. Yummy gold. Anyway, I'm going to clear that wave and then move back up to the top. See, there's no real reason to push the middle lane because we've already gotten that tower. I mean, I'm certainly not going to push so far forward enough to get that second level tower. I mean, that's not going to happen with me pushing by myself. So I can be more useful up here in the top lane and continuing the fight that looks like it's going to be 3-on-3 up here. Now, again, look at our levels. Mookie's level 15. I'm level 14. You see how we're at just a much higher level than the other team? And again, that's due to the fact that we had a jungler and they did not. And the fact that I was getting solo experience all that time, the whole time that I was fighting those guys 2 versus 1. So Mookie's gonna keep poking at the tower here, and oh, it looks like the tower needs one more shot, but we don't have minions. Also, Mookie gets off a nice flash there. He actually avoids the tower shot, but with the flash. And yes, you can actually dodge a tower shot by flashing it if people don't know that. So anyway, we're just gonna wait for the next wave of minions. Now that we've got them, we can go push forward. And oh, I actually get stunned there. Well, I guess rooted is the more official word. Rooted, not stunned. There you can see Lux put her shield on Vlad to protect him. Anyway, we only need to get in like one more hit on that tower. It probably only has about 50 HP left. So we just need minions to get in there and get in that one extra hit, and then we can fight these guys, and hopefully we'll be able to win. But until we get in, we don't want to fight them right by their tower. Anyway, Vlad starts to come forward here, which is a little bit dangerous. I'm not quite sure why he's going so far forward away from the rest of his team. But it looks like we're going to back off in any case. And look, there's Garen. He's all the way over there in the bushes again. He comes really far out, and so I'm going to bait him back towards my tower. I'm going to try to suck him in and then throw down the wall to prevent his escape. And now Vlad is chasing me, and I'm hoping I can get away. But no, actually Vlad did manage to kill me. But Vlad has come way far forward, and Mookie ignites him, and he's chasing. I'm going to use my ultimate, and I thought that I would get that kill. I didn't. I thought I'd get it, but Mookie's going to finish him off easily. So I am unfortunately 0-2, but I've gotten a bunch of assists, and look at Mookie. He's playing Kog'Maw, and he's 6-0-0. So yeah, a Kog'Maw that's already gotten 6 kills without dying. That is bad news for the other enemy team. And now Mookie's going to chase these guys away from the tower. Even though he's very, very low himself, and he has to be careful, he's still going to be able to chase them off, because once those minions are dead, they can't stick around by our tower. Anyway, now that I've gotten Rod of Ages, I'm going to start buying towards my next item. I'm going to start buying towards Archangel Staff next. In my opinion, as someone who plays Karthus a whole lot, I really recommend going for the Archangel Staff. It really helps out Karthus a lot, in part because it gives him a lot of extra mana, and in giving him that extra mana, it'll also give him a lot of additional ability power as well. So it really builds two things that are great for Karthus together at the same time. Remember, with Archangel Staff, every time that you use a skill, you'll get 4 additional mana, up to 1,000 extra. And for most champs, that might not be that much of a deal, but for Karthus, someone who spams spells constantly, I mean, you're going to be using Lay Waste over and over and over again, it just sort of syncs up perfectly with his skills. Alright, anyway, they did manage to get our tower there, so they did in fact manage to get our tower top, which is a little bit unfortunate, but you can see we haven't gotten their tower top, but we will get their tower pretty quickly, or the minions will get it because it's almost dead. So, as far as this lane goes, once again, look, it's probably gone in our favor, you'd have to say, just due to the leveling advantage and to the experience advantage. Here, now that that top lane tower has gone down, it's a good opportunity to slip in here and get the Golem buff, so I'll pick it up, and thanks again Sunrise for helping me get that. That was perfectly done. I have already thrown down a ward at the Baron just for a little bit of extra sight. And in the meantime, I'm going to come back here, just group up with Mookie and see what's going on. Doesn't look like we have any interest in pushing towards that middle lane, but while they're doing that, and while our creeps have been pushed forward in that middle lane, we are all going to meet up down here and try to get the dragon. And I'll throw down another ward here just to give us a little extra sight, so we'll have a little bit of warning if anyone tries to come in. And with 3 of us working here together, and with Roland using the Taric ultimate to give him extra damage and healing, we're going to take care of that pretty quickly. So we'll go through and get another dragon. So that'll give us more experience, more gold, and help give us a few more advantages. Here we were hoping to try and fight them, but then we realized that there are actually 4 of them here, and we can't jump in and fight them 4 versus 2. Even though we had good positioning, we'd still lose there. So I'm going to throw it on the wall and just try to chase them away. And you notice how they all back off. They don't want to fight us by our tower, which is probably a right decision. And just look at Mookie just chewing through Amumu there. Even though Amumu is a character with a lot of armor, you can see Mookie's just sort of shredding his way through there. I can use Defile constantly because I've got the blue buff. Another reason why it's a very good item on Karthus. And I'll throw down that ward there just to give us a little extra visibility. You can see Cog's spammable ultimate right there gave us the visibility on them in the bushes. Our positioning isn't great here. It's a little weird. I never really like sort of fighting in this position here, but it looks like we're going to try to do it anyway. I mean, you can see their team's bunched up there, and there goes Lux's little laser ultimate. So we're trying to figure out whether to go and fight them in the middle or from the side there. And in any case, it looks like we are going to go in and engage. I see Heimer trying to get away, so I'm going to use my ultimate, but he actually dies before then. And now, with the rest of the team engaging, I'm going to throw down my wall, and I'm going to start engaging. And my Defile is just wrecking the enemy team, and they're not focusing me at all for whatever reason. So we get 2 kills very, very easily, and I pick up my first one. And then again, together between me and Mookie, we're just annihilating the enemy team. Again, they never focused me at any point in time in that fight, and I was using my Defile the entire time. Just note to people who are playing, you have to be really careful. You don't want to do a team fight inside Karthus' Defile, because you will be taking constant damage the whole while. So we're going to tear through that tower, and Lux is going to fire her laser, but it really doesn't do that much damage because she's still relatively low level. I'm sure she doesn't have much ability power yet. Anyway, so we're going to get that first tower. Now we're going to push on again with 4 of us here. We're going to get this next tower, and we actually get another tower. The one in top lane has gone down. And now that the enemy team is going to come back up again, it's time for us to back out and get out of here and not stick around too long. You can see we're not in danger of getting killed here, but we don't want to stick around and fight the enemy team once they've all come back from dying. So we're going to do the smart thing, just casually back out. We can always get that inhibitor later. Would have been nice to get it, but we weren't in a position where we could have taken it easily. We wanted to try and get their golem buff there. We wanted to steal their jungle and steal their golem, but it wasn't up. So I had to get it on another trip. And up there, Mookie and D.Va were going to go ahead and poke that top tower. As long as it's just Vlad there, he can't really do anything, but we can see someone's teleporting in on their team, so they're going to back off and not fight that battle. I'm almost up to Archangel Staff already, which is pretty cool, because we got all those kills there. I got some gold for the kill, and I also got some extra gold from getting a bunch of assists there. I think you get 100 gold for an assist, not 100% sure. You can see Mookie is 901, and you can see both him and me have a ton of minion kills. So our Cogmol has gotten really fed already, and that's an extremely good position to be in. I've already got my Rod of Ages. I'm getting close to my Archangel Staff, so I'm in pretty good shape. I already have 134 AP ability power, which is pretty good for this point in the game. I mean, it's not ridiculous or anything, but it's not bad by any means. And right now, we're just kind of waiting for the rest of the team to come back up after going back to buy, and then we're going to figure out what to do next. And there I stupidly have Defile running for a few seconds for no reason. Oops, that was a waste of mana. Don't get any benefit from doing that. Alright, now they're all here. We'd like to team fight them. We're pretty sure that we can win. Again, look at how we have the leveling advantage, but look at them back off. They're all going to back off and run away. So if they're all going to go back, and it looks like they're going to go back, try to defend their inhibitor. And in the meantime, I think we were going to go over and try to steal their jungle while they were doing this. But then we run into that Heimer turret there. It's kind of interesting. I guess he just placed that for scouting purposes, not for anything else. D.Va's way down there in the bottom lane, but again, remember he's Shen, which means he can always use his ultimate, stand together, and so he can join us in any fight. Actually a pretty good thing for him to do, to have your Shen do, go off and push another lane, and then he can just ult into any team fight that's needed. So that's pretty good. Now we've got Roland back. We have Roland, so we have all 4, and so now we're looking to engage with these guys. We just need Sunrise to get in there and initiate with his bandage toss. If he can get into the middle of the enemy team and stun them, we should be able to win. And so Sunrise is going to come in here, and he throws down his ult. He gets 2 of them. He gets Heimer, and he gets Vlad. And so I'm going to pop off my Defile, and then keep spamming Lay Waste. Back and forth, and people are going down quickly on both sides. I actually get killed, but again, they're fighting in my Defile the whole time, and then I'm going to pop off Requiem. Or actually, no, I don't use Requiem. But bam, look, I actually get 4 kills. Look on the left side of the screen. Sula has scored a Quadrakill. I actually never got the announcer gushing over it, but I got 4 kills there. You could see Sula scored an ace, and then we'll finally get the last announcement slipping in. I get credit for killing Lux. So I think I killed Heimer, I killed Lux, I killed Garen, and I think that I got their Vlad. I'm not 100% sure, but I got 4 kills there, and I got 2 of the kills after I was dead. Again, don't fight in the enemy. You don't want to fight in Karthus' Defile. You're going to lose if you do that. Anyway, here I was trying to buy another Blasting Wand, but I don't have quite enough gold. Going to teleport to top lane and push it, but it doesn't even matter, because the other team surrenders and this game's over. But yeah, first Quadrakill I've ever gotten, and I got it on video too, so I had to make sure that I cast this game. Anyway, you can see, even though I got killed in that final fight, I end up 5-3-7, just because I had 4 of the kills there at the end. The whole time that team fight was going on, they were standing in my Defile and just taking massive, massive damage from it. And meanwhile, of course, Mookie is also standing there and just wrecking the enemy team. You can see he has a Madrid's and he has a Frozen Hammer. +2 Doran's Blades, 10:05. You're not going to stop Cogmol once he gets that many kills. Anyway, the rest of the team, great job, guys. D.Va came in, used his ult, stand together, helped us out. Roland was healing us using his ultimate. Sunrise, some nice jungling. You don't have to worry about the no kills, 3 deaths. I mean, Sunrise is the tank. He did his job. He got in there. He stunned the enemy team. He did it. He did the thing he was supposed to do. Anyway, you can see, looking at the minion kills, Garen ended up pretty good in terms of minion kills, but again, he got most of them at the end of the game. He just wasn't doing much at the beginning. And you could really see in that last team fight how just being a couple levels ahead really gave us that edge. That it being 2 or 3 levels ahead really makes a difference. Anyway, thanks again. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And hope you enjoyed first Karthus Quadrakill for me.